If Israel actually did manage to defeat Iran, what would happen? What if they did get the regime change that they seem to desire? If this happened, they would have to find a new enemy. Israel is reliant on having an enemy. They are dependent on it. It is how they justify the belligerence, militarism, and expansionism that has become a core component of their identity. It is how they justify massive economic, military, and diplomatic support from the USA. It is how their domestic politicians get votes. Fearmongering is paramount. Israel needs to have an enemy. If Iran is defeated, they will just have to find a new one. The Gulf states are too decadent, hollow, and close to the USA for such things. Egypt is a little too close for comfort. Jordan is too militarily weak. Syria and Iraq are a shambles. I think the most likely candidate is Turkey. Erdogan has already positioned himself as Israel's most aggressive critic outside of Iran. He has not been ambiguous at all on this matter, and Turkey represents a relatively credible threat. They have a far more capable military than most of the other nations in Israel's proximity. Erdogan also seeks to win over Islamic extremists who would be very happy to participate in this new confrontational arrangement. In terms of domestic politics, antagonistic relations may suit both states. The one great complexity lies in the fact that both states are Western allies. Israel is very, very close with the USA, and Turkey is a member of NATO with pretty close relations with the US itself. But it is obvious that Turkey wants to be its own thing. Turkey wants to be an independent power, not a mere US stooge. Its strong criticism of Israel makes that very clear, as does its involvement in the Syrian civil war, as does its past willingness to engage in arms trades with Russia. Notably, Turkey is closely aligned with the new government of Syria, which shares a border with both Turkey and Israel. Syria could become a proxy for Turkey, and Israel's aggression towards Syria could drag Turkey into a conflict if Turkey maintains close military relations with the new Syrian regime. Syria would also give Turkey a means of attacking Israel by land. It will be interesting to see how things develop. It seems Iran is not knocked out of the fight just yet, but only time will tell. What do you think will happen?